Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going over the season 3 of Black Ops 7 Warzone Battle Pass. So let's go ahead and dive in. First of all, we have the 10% Battle Pass XP boost if you purchase the Battle Pass. You get the Tally blueprint for the AK-27. And next we get a weapon charm, high altitude, and we get Carvo large decal. Next we have the new operator javelin grasp. Pretty cool. And then we get 100 cut points. You get 1 hour weapon a double XP token, and then you get an emblem of lone flock. Next we have Rain Men loading screen plus a IN-GaME token restore token, which is very new. So this is all free right here. Next, we have the Flame Out Marksman Rifle for the M34 Noveline. It looks pretty cool blueprint. Next, on page 2, we have a calling called Trickery. Next, we have a weapon charm, Birds Aren't Real, and a Gobblegum flavor hex. Next, we have a submachine gun blueprint for the Kogat 7, Dark Air. Not that great, but it's decent. XP token, 1 hour double player XP. And then next we have a operator skin for Ted, a lockdown. It's pretty different Ted looking like for Ted, so it looks alright. On page 3, we have a weapon sticker mini tactical. Then we get a free 100 COD points. Then we have an emblem of Spike. And then we get a Gobblegum of Free Fire. You get 2. Next, you have another XP token, 1 hour weapon, double XP token. And then you get the free weapon in the battle pass. Like it highlights it green on the bottom of free, so you'll get that for free. We have the new assault weapon, rifle weapon, MK35 ISR. Sorry, screwed up on that. On page 4, we have a melee for the ballistic knife, surface tension. Looks pretty cool, has that water effect, something like that. And then next we have a large decal called Steel Shark. It's a submarine with sharks around it. And then we get an operator skin for Samuels, Subnaught. Pretty cool looking skin. Not too crazy, I should say. Next, we have a 30-minute double XP token for player. And then we have a calling card. It's a wrap with a kraken tackling a submarine. Very cool. Next, we have another weapon blueprint for a sniper rifle for the Hawker HX. Very cool blueprint, I should say. It's that underwater vibe, I should say. Bulkhead is the name of the blueprint. Next, on page 5, we have a weapon XP token for 45 minutes. That's all you get. And then you get 100 COG points. Rabio? Rapid? Oh, Rapid. Sorry, guys. I thought the D was an O. Rapid emblem. And then we get another blueprint for the Peacekeeper MK1 Tropic. Very cool looking blueprint. And then we get a reticle, a dart, plus a Gobblegum Phoenix up. And then we get a operator skin for Wheelin, serrated. Very cool looking skin. I like the Black Cell version as well. Very cool. I might purchase the Black Cell version, but who knows. Um, on page 6, we get a finishing move, Blades and Bullets. And then weapon XP, another 1 hour weapon XP token. Next, we have an imminent peril blueprint for the M15 Mod 0. Next, we have another XP token for the 45 minutes, just for the token. And then we get a large decal of scanner peak. It looks like a barcode. And then we have another free weapon, a free weapon, submachine gun vest, VST. Sorry, I thought I said vest. I'm putting words in the name of the weapons. And then next we have a weapon charm breather. And then we got an attachment of vast convergence foregrip. Man, that's an attachment. All it does is help you stabilize. So that's all it is. And then we get a blueprint for the crossbow bow line. Very cool. And then another 100 XP COD points. I was going to say tokens, but they're COD points. And then we have a spray brain freeze. And then we get a skin for Dempsey Ice Cape. So it's all themed around ice, it looks like, because it's blue. So very cool looking skin. I love it. I love it. Okay, next we have on page 8. We get an emblem, task complete. Next, we have a weapon sticker, cultivate calm. Very cool. Another XP token, 45 minutes. And then we get another reticle evolution. And then we get a marksman rifle blueprint for the Warden 308. The myth, it's an alright blueprint. And then we have emo way down there. And then we have a light machine gun blueprint for the MK78, the Legend. Looks decent. And then we get a good luck finishing move. And then we get a spray called Beware. And then we get a very, very cool, decent operator skin for Gerbido operator skin. And it's called Summit. And then we get a equipment skin for the Sight Grenade Ice Long. Very interesting, cool looking skin. So we get a skin for the shotgun for the Kita and permafrost for the weapon blueprint. And then we have a large decal ice piercers. Very cool. And then you get 200 COD points on page 9. And then moving on to page 10, we get a loading screen called Trench Find. And then we have a pistol Velux 5.7 blueprint Piranha. Doesn't even look like a piranha, so maybe they could do better with this blueprint. And then you get a calling card, Splash Zone. Pretty cool looking calling card. And then you get a operator skin for Anderson. Very cool. It's called Bail Out. And then next we have a 1 hour XP player token. And then you get a weapon sticker, Anchored. Next we have a weapon charm, Torpedo Away. And then you get a submachine gun blueprint for the Raiden 45K. It's not what I'm expecting, but it's alright. And we saw this in the blog post. You guys can go watch that video if you want. Next we have an XP token, 30 minutes weapon XP token. And then we have Frostbiz Psychnaps, however you say it, for the Molotov. It's a blueprint. Very cool. And then another light machine gun for another blueprint for the MK78 with the bloody hands, Ashbringer. It has bloody hands and some frost, whatever it is. And then another emote, Shake It Off. And then 100 COD points. And then 1 hour player XP token. And then we get a skin for Richtofen, Sleepless. This skin looks crazy. I don't know how to say that, but it looks crazy. I mean, it looks pretty cool too. Next, we have a calling card for the Silent Bloom. Looks pretty cool. And then we have a launcher blueprint for the Arrow 109, Serene Dream. And then we have a weapon sticker, Fire Breather. And then we get an emblem, Mad Lord. Very cool emblem, I should say. that should be our next boss in the zombies map for sure. And then we have a blue pistol blueprint for the Coda 9 Virtue. And then we have a large decal, Tory Gate. And then we have two timeout gobblegums that you can use in zombies. And an XP token, 30 minutes for player. Next, we have a blueprint, Saku blueprint for the MK35 ISR. It's one of the new assault rifles that you can get. Very cool looking blueprint. Very cool. Next, we have a weapon sticker of Metamorphed. Very cool. And then Emblem Cyber Stack. Next, we have another shotgun blueprint for the M10 Breacher, Quencher. And then we have a 30-minute player XP token. And then a 100 card points. Following after that, we got a weapon charm, geodesic, and then a blueprint for the flatline MK11 melee weapon called Violet Spark. Very cool. And then we get a operator skin for Karma called Tacket, and we get a Viking looking skin for Karma if you purchase the black cell. This skin looks very better than the regular one, I should say. So, we get another loading screen, Pack Attack. It looks very cool, I should say. One of the best ones yet. And then we get a sniper rifle blueprint for that FS Recon. Wild Bane has those tiger eyes. And then we get a calling card for Clash. Ooh, that was pretty good. It will match this one as well. And then we get a XP token 30 minutes. And then following after that, we get a submachine gun blueprint for the MPC-25 Alpha Dawn. Very cool one. And then we get finishing move, bladed. And then we get a spray, eyeing prey. And then we get a power vacuum to gobblegums that you can use in zombies. And now we get an assault rifle for the X9 Maverick Ursane. It's a mastercraft, so it'll be cool to try this out and spectate it when we earn the gun blueprint. So, next we have 30 minutes player XP token, and then we have Emo Bit Chili. Very cool. And then we get another looking scary operator skin. Very scary. Operator skin Grim Windburn. Very weird looking though. So, and then we get a weapon sticker. Very cool dragon weapon sticker right there. And then we get another one. Calling card Burning Cold. Very cool. I like it. And then following after that, we get 100 card points. And then this is a free reticle. You get an explosive targeting. Explosive targeting, okay. And then we get a spray opposites. Very cool. And then we get another blueprint for the machine gun. A VST weapon blueprint. It looks very cool. It's a reactive one. So once you keep shooting people, it will react and uh, do some stuff to your gun, make it a little bit more better. Call it Ice Bane. Very cool. We get a calling card, aerial drop in. This is the 100% completion page, and then you get 200 card points, and then near death experience. 2 gobble comes for that, and then you get the regeneration one, which is very cool, and then you get a blueprint, which is not that great for the Maddox RFB kinetic depths, and then you get the final skin for Javelin, the very new operator that just came out, Revan. So that's it, everybody, for the Battle Pass walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.